This is a step-by-step guide about how to get paid by YouTube for your videos. A lot of things have changed here on YouTube over the last few years, so let me break it down step by step for you. Step number 1 is to create a YouTube channel and then start making videos, of course, and post them. Step number 2 is to post consistently until you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. You can keep track of your watch hours and subscriber numbers by clicking on YouTube Studio, scroll down to Monetization and click on it, and this is where you can access that information. You can also ask YouTube to notify you once you are eligible to apply for their YouTube partnership. Step number 3 is once you have achieved this target, YouTube will send you an email to notify you that you have achieved the eligibility criteria. Step number 4, you will need to complete 3 steps so that you can start earning money for your videos. Step number 1 is to read and agree to the YouTube Partner Program. You can do that by clicking on Start. Step number 2 is to create a new AdSense account or connect an existing account. And you can do that right here by clicking on Start. An AdSense account helps you manage your payments. You need an AdSense account in order to get paid by YouTube. And this is where you can do that by clicking on Start. You can also go to AdSense directly and sign up with AdSense there as well. Step number 3 is that YouTube will review your channel to make sure that it complies with the YouTube monetization policies. YouTube will send you an email about their decision, usually within a month. Step number 5, once your channel has been reviewed and it meets the YouTube Partner Program policies and the YouTube ad guidelines, you can then monetize your videos. As far as I know, your videos will automatically be monetized after this step, so you don't have to manually start monetizing all of your videos. If you're curious about how much you are making once your videos are monetized, this is where you can find out more about your estimated revenue for the last 28 days. So on your YouTube channel, you can see this is my homepage. You go to YouTube Studio, and you will be redirected to the channel dashboard. And if you look here on the right hand side, you can see that where it says revenue. So this is where you can get a general overview of how much you're making in a 28-day cycle. Alright, so once you have signed up with Google AdSense and you have created an AdSense account, you will need to complete a few more steps before you can get paid by YouTube. I know there are quite a lot of steps, but at the end it's well worth it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log into my Google AdSense account to show you what needs to be done before you can get paid. So I'm going to go to Google. So in the search area, I'm going to type AdSense login. And I'm going to click on the link Google AdSense login. It will automatically log me into my Google AdSense account because I am already signed into my Google account. Once you have created an AdSense account, this is what it looks like. So on the right hand side here is where my next payment will be shown. Usually for me, this is on the 12th of every month. So today is the 5th of March 2020. On the 12th of March is when I will find out how much I'm going to make for this month. And then on the 23rd roundabouts is when I get paid that money to my bank account. You can see that last month I earned just over £1,000 for my YouTube content and also for my website content, which actually doesn't make a lot of money. You can see I'm making 1 cent for one of my websites and 0 cents for the other one. So most of my money comes from YouTube. Okay, now what are the steps that you need to take before you can receive payment from AdSense? Step number 1 is that you need to provide tax information. This is not required in all locations. I know that if you're applying from the United States, you will need to complete a tax form. However, I'm from the UK and I didn't need to complete this step. If you do need to fill out your tax information, you can do that by clicking on Payments on the left-hand side here in your Google AdSense account. Then scroll down. Here where it says Settings, click on Manage Settings. And then next to United States tax info, click edit. You can see I don't have that on my page here, and that is because I applied from the UK. Once you have completed your details, then click on update tax information and you're done. If you want to find out more about how to provide your tax information in Google AdSense, what I'll do is I'll link this page, which is the supportgoogle.com website. You will be able to find out more information about this subject. So step number 2 is that you need to confirm your name and address. And you can do that at the same place where you fill out your tax information. So again, you go to payments on the left-hand side here, you scroll down, and the link that says manage settings, you click on it. And this is where you can make modifications to your personal information. So for example, you can change your address here, you can change your name. So before you can get paid, you need to make sure that all of these details are correct. If you want to make modifications to any details here, you click on the pencil icon and then you can change what it says. Step number 3 is that Google AdSense might ask you to verify your identity. This is not required in all locations, so it depends where you are applying from. If you have to do that, then you will see a notification in your Google AdSense account. Step number 4 is that YouTube needs to verify your home address to make sure that they are paying the right person. So Google AdSense will mail you a personal identification number, also known as a PIN number, to your home address when your earnings reach the verification threshold. When you see that your revenue is above $10, or as you can see here, if it is the equivalent of $10 in your currency, Google AdSense will send you a PIN to your home address, like I've said before, and you will then be required to enter this PIN in your Google AdSense account. You won't be able to select a form of payment until you complete this step. Step number 5, yay, we're getting closer, is to select a form of payment. So once you have passed the verification threshold of $10, you will be allowed to select a form of payment. So I'm going to click on set up a form of payment. And by the way, I'm going to link this page in the description box if you want to know more about any of this stuff. So depending on your payment address, the following options may be available to you. So you may be able to receive checks depending on where you live. There is Western Union Quick Cash, bank transfers, and also EFT as well. If you want to set up your form of payment, again, you need to log into your Google AdSense account. Then you need to click on payments on the left-hand side. Then click on manage payment methods. Then you need to click on add payment method. In the add a payment method section, enter your bank account information, for example. In my case, that will apply because I'm applying from the UK and that's the only payment method that is available to me. If you want this to be your primary form of payment, select the Set as Primary Payment Method checkbox. Then click on Save. Step number 6, the final step, is to meet the payment threshold. Yay, we're almost there. So if your current balance reaches the payment threshold by the end of the month, you will get paid. For example, let's say the payment threshold for your account is $100. If your current balance reached $100 during January and you've completed all the steps above, then Google AdSense will issue your payment at the end of February. If your current balance hasn't yet reached the payment threshold, your finalized earnings will roll over to the next month and your balance will occur until the threshold is met. Let's have a look at some payment thresholds just to give you a better idea. So if I click on payment threshold, so if you're applying from the US, your payment threshold is $100. For Australian dollars, it's $100 as well. If you're applying from the UK, it's £60. And so on and so forth. Again, I will link this page in the description box just in case you're curious. And once you get paid, then you will see that money in your Google AdSense account. And of course, more importantly, you will see it in your bank account. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more helpful tutorials. and share this video if you think somebody else might benefit from it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.